Ooh, that was some loud explosion. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Anyways, guys, what is going on? So yeah, that shit loud. I got a car here that just came and got dropped off. A turbo single cam. What the fuck is going on, dude? Anyways, this is a turbo single cam, non-VTEC. Made some really decent power, 9 pounds. And today, what this car is here for is pretty much a cleanup, piping wise. So here we have like a ton of crazy bend looking thing going on. The most important part is having the bumper fit. That's what he wants. The bumper doesn't fit because the piping goes where the scoop is at, and that's kind of like preventing it from going backwards. So my job today is rerouting and eliminating couplers. So I spoke with the owner, and what I have planned for this car is after removing the front end, which is what I'm about to do right now. There's not much daylight left in the day, but for the most part I want to strip it all down, check out the intercooler, see what I can do as far as like space and fitment wise. My ideal plan is to go back door on both sides, so that way we can eliminate piping going from the left and the right side. So I'm gonna start taking off the bumper now while I still got some light out and see what we got underneath all this. So bumper is off. I thought the intercooler was actually bolted to the bumper support, but it's not. That's good. So at this reference, this where the intercooler is mounted clears the bumper support. What I'm going to do is remove the side pipes and see if I can get that bumper to fit on here like flushly to the fenders and stuff. It will tell me if I need to move the intercooler back or trim the bumper. Pretty much told me I'm building this car as if it was mine, so do what I got to do to make it my own. So remove those, bumper on, and I'm probably going to remove all those pipes too because all that's coming out. So what I've done so far, I've removed that 90, this 90 here that was drilled to the back of the bumper support. So I just kind of bent it and mounted onto the T-bar. So now the intercooler is nice and firm. I'm just getting a quick eyeball here. There's a bunch of, obviously 90 cups and straight cups and some 90 pipes and things of this nature that I can use to make this work. So I'm thinking, because I actually have a lot of room to kind of like trim this all out on both sides and do a back door, I might cut this and do elbows to make it into a 90 and kick it in backward. So far I've taken off the passenger side, and you can see how much cups and pipes were there. Granted 190 goes there, but that's a lot. Now I still got to take off all of this. Let's see all the pipes together. My god, you got a 90 and 90, 45, maybe 45, 90, 90, 90 cup, straight cup, straight cup, straight cup. I got a 90 cup. There's another straight pipe on here. Not even, that's a 90. Oh my god. Wow. So I just text the dudes to let them know that I don't need all the extra pipings, because this job is actually reusing his piping, cost effective. And I told him, I said, dude, I have a jillion pipes right there. So but yeah, I think I kind of got my idea down. I'm gonna mock up some pipings real quick and show you what I come up with. Big money Weezy, deep underneath me. What's also cool is when he dropped off the car, he gave me this welding book. You know, inspiration, wisdom, safety, gas cutting and welding, plasma, MIG, TIG, stick, inspection material, and procedures. This would definitely help me for being self-taught, because there's a ton of illustration in here. Now, when I sit at school for, you know, back when I was in college, it was hard for me to understand shit and picture stuff when they were just talking about it. So that will definitely help me a lot. So what was also mentioned was this car was, I guess the car was in an accident before or something, and the old bumper support is like, it's so banged up that, see, none of these are bolted up. And you see how, oh, you can't really see it. It's kind of dark. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the bumper support, like the bumper is not even attached to support, because support is bent so bad from the accident that when I remove all the piping and stuff, I couldn't get the bumper to sit correctly. Lucky enough for me, I have my stock bumper, so I threw that on. He doesn't have any of the side thing right here, so the bumper is just hanging out. This side is all right. This one doesn't even have the bracket on the inside, so it's like super off. But see, if it's off the bumper support, I can pull the bumper back, it'll line up. But for the most part, the intercooler, it's definitely behind the grill how he wants it. I think he's gonna have to kind of deal with that when it's all said and done, but I wanted to make sure that the intercooler fit with the bumper before I modify it to come up here. I don't know, you can't really see it, but he has a filter right there, so I got the little like hole right here to work with. So I got to get the intercooler to go back door before I can finish this pipe here. Trying to knock out as much as I can tonight and probably close the garage and weld whatever I've already made. But the bumper was kind of like giving me a hard time for a minute here. Alright, so it's like 8:20 right now. So I got this pipe from the intake going down, back door style, going down to the bottom over there. And then it's gonna loop around to the radiator support. If I move this pipe, it should line up right there like so. Back door to the intercooler. This is all cut already. There's a pie right here. Goes around over here. 2 pies right there. Loops into the radiator support again. And then right there in the back, there's gonna be this piece right here, which is going to go, so hopefully you can see it right here. That's gonna go right there. That one actually has a B-roll, so that's gonna get welded. And then the cup is gonna get aimed downward somewhere like that. And then over here, I'm probably gonna do like an S shape from here to the turbo, or just make some pie cuts to attach to this guy, so this would actually stay in place, just now routing into the cup. So yeah, like I said, I want to at least get all the piping done. I got about an hour before I can't use a chop saw anymore. Aluminum's pretty quiet. It just goes down like butter, so I'm not worried about making a ton of noise anyways. Plus it's Friday, so whatever, right? So when I close the garage, I'm just gonna be in the garage welding. All right, so floor is all clean, swept. All my tools are put back in their place. It's 9:30ish. So these are the parts I gotta weld. Pi. This is to intercooler, and the intercooler goes to this guy right here. This gotta get welded on. This pipe connects to the back door of the intercooler, and then goes to the turbo. Or that's the cup. That's the turbo side. This is part of the blow-off valve. Gotta weld those guys up. There's beads on the end of every pipe. So he told me he had like pop-out issue because it was literally like this into the turbo. So put a bead on that. So yeah, I'm gonna spend maybe an hour or so to I haven't eaten anything all day. I'm gonna probably spend an hour, maybe tack all of them in, and depending on within the hour, if I can weld a few beads in some of these just to get them out of the way tonight, so tomorrow be less work, because I'm not trying to hold the car long. This actually went a lot faster than I had hoped for, so I'm gonna get some welding action for you right now, possibly some tomorrow, and then hey. Got the charge pipe done. This pipe right here has coatings on it, because you can see there's no frost, though I was still able to weld through it. This one right here, this is raw aluminum. You can see the frosting on it. It wasn't cleaning. I don't fucking know. But that's done. I just gotta tomorrow continue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 beads, and then charge pipe.
Now, kids, I understand that you were very into this vampire thing, but I don't think it out of hand. You kids need to understand that your new little fad is scary to some.
Bro, are you watching or are you sleeping? Or are you on a hearing aid? Huh? definitely not bright and early, but it's not noon either, so that's an accomplishment because I usually wake up super late. Kids, bro. Continuing the day here with with the charge pipe, or actually hot side charge pipe. The cold side is done. I wished I had known this was a coated charge pipe, because I like the frost, just to that kind of helps me do like make a better weld, like you can see back here. But then again, it gives it that polished finish even though it doesn't have any frost around it, right? Kind of like the blow valve already right here. Anywho, if it does the job, it does the job. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue finishing welding all these pipes up, and then I'm going to weld the ends to the intercooler, because I don't want to maneuver the intercooler around on the damn table. So I'm going to feed my cat, set up my music, eat my jerky, because I haven't eaten anything yet. But let's get this day started. Ooh, that looks like a nice 5-6 pounder. Catch and release. So I'm gonna let this one go back in the water. Go it, little buddy. Go. This Harbor Freight like wire wear is so fucking stiff that it actually works out for like taking all the coatings off the piping and making it a lot easier for the job than to sit here and try to scotch bright through this coating. So I'm just gonna wire brush all the areas that I am going to be welding and then get to it. So I got this right here all welded up. I'm a little afraid that I might have too many goddamn footages to edit, but give you guys a quick little update here real quick. This is all welded. I mean, you can see how the material is so dirty, but that little wire wheel came in handy. So you can see the frost white on there. That's like clean action on top of my cleaning. Doing the end tanks now. So I just got to add that elbow on. I'm gonna first weld this bead, and then I'm gonna flip it around, weld this dingling on. I had to test fit the charge pipe because I accidentally wiped off the marking for the intercooler to get my position correct. So here's the intercooler, backdoor pipes welded up. This came out a lot better. I use a 3/32 for that because the core is a little bit thicker and I had to turn the amp up a little bit more. I'm gonna mock everything back up, bolt it up one last time, fit everything up before I start pulling off the fenders and stuff. And there you have it, guys. Charge pipe coming from the throttle body straight down like DC style instead of through the hole around the wheel well. Backdoor intercooler right there. The intercooler secured in place. There's a tab in the back, a tab right here, a tab down there, and then it loops around this way to a 90-degree cup, and then that little S bend I did right there straight into the turbo housing on the compressor side. Usually that compressor's on this side, which then you would go over the wheel well, which is like the normal way, I guess you would say, for EF, but this is clocked to the passenger side, has that pipe right there in the middle. Hey, if you have the room to do it that way, we are going to do it that way. So so that just about wraps it up for this video. I still got to do a couple more work to the car, like wiring and stuff, but I feel like this video is already long as is, and it's mostly fabrication, and the other stuff is just diagnostic that I'm just gonna take care of off camera. Hope you guys like this video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.